Random acts of finance. We're back at it, and it's a lot of red, but we're not going to talk about that today. We're not going to talk about all the red that's happening right now. We are going to talk about the red in Netflix of their subscribers. Oh, look at that segue. Look at that segue. Bruce, you want to kick us off with that?
Yeah, so news came out. Netflix subscribers are down as the economy opens up. So the question is, what does this mean for the rest of the COVID stocks that were pumping up high? A lot of the other streaming services gained a lot of subscribers. Some maybe more than others, but what does that mean going forward? Like, do we see a dip in subscribers for everybody, or do you believe any streaming service out there that has actually made good enough of a stand where the subscribers will stay even when COVID is there?
In my opinion, Disney Plus, because one, they have all the kids movies, and if you have everything for kids, I think I saw the graph where their like slope of how fast they were growing was faster than any other streaming service. So I mean, and they have a lot of good stuff coming out. Like I want to see that Loki show that's coming out.
Yeah, and I think their shows and the stuff they have specifically for Disney Plus is really good.
Yeah.
But what I'm not a fan of what they do is, like, how HBO Max, if they release the movie in theaters, they'll put it on HBO Max for free.
Yeah.
But Disney, they're like, oh, you got to pay an extra like $10 or $20 to get the movie. So far, none of the movies that they've released like that, I feel like, have been that great. So I haven't really felt like it makes the justification for it. Like Mulan wasn't that great, and I think they had one or two others, or like Trolls movie, something like that was on there, and it wasn't that great. So I feel like that's not good. But I mean, I feel like it's a good option, because I sometimes, like, I don't really want to go to the theater. I just want to watch the movie in my own house.
Yeah.
Just like enjoy, relax.
No, I agree. I agree with you. They just have so much on there that's like also nostalgia, right? So like it's like that plays some role in it, plus all the new stuff that they're spinning off of Marvel.
My only thing is, I feel like every time I go on Disney Plus, if it's not a Marvel thing I'm watching, everything else is just kid stuff. And I'm like, I don't have kids, so I don't know if I need to watch it.
I watched Soul. Soul was really good.
Yeah.
That one was really good. It was definitely pulling at the heartstrings, It was one of those. Netflix already has the largest user base, right? Like it's hard to like get more customers when you already have a lot of customers, right? Like
and I feel like they kind of also dropped the ball during COVID. Like they didn't really release too many things, I feel like, during COVID. I feel like Disney Plus had it on the point. Like I would see like every month or something news coming out, or something that
we started off quarantine with Tiger King.
Yeah, I think they started off well, but I feel like they didn't keep that momentum. They had like blips here and there that were good, but there was like only if the buzz was created, then people were watching.
I think for Disney, it was mainly they just had that lineup of all their Marvel stuff. They're planned ahead for like what 2025 or something like.
Yeah, it just worked out for them because they had that plan even pre-COVID.
Exactly.
So for them, it just worked out that everybody was already at home, and people just like, okay, I'm just gonna watch it. So
yeah.
For Netflix, it's different. Like they don't plan that far ahead. They have like a couple movies, maybe like a year. That's about it.
I wonder about all these streaming services. Like we're at this point where there's so many of them. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah, I don't have cable anymore. I mean, I have YouTube TV like through my parents, but like if I was paying for that, plus like, luckily I get HBO Max for free through AT&T. But then there's still Hulu, which I get Disney Plus through, and I get like ESPN or whatever. But then like I also have Showtime, which is another $9, and then like randomly I get Stars, which is like a random another $8. And then I'm going through all of this, like there's too many now. Like we're just gonna get packaged into everything again, and then it's like
it'll just be like a bundle deal how they used to be. But I feel like there's like 4 players that kind of stick out, right? That can hold their own. One is Netflix. I feel like because they've been around the longest, they have probably the biggest content library. And then in terms of like streaming, maybe because like there's the Discovery one now, but they probably have the biggest in terms of because they just own so many channels and they've been around for so long. Yeah. And then the third one is Disney, and the fourth one is HBO Max. I feel like after those 4, everything's just a toss up. Because everybody else, like the Stars, the Showtimes, the Hulus, the Peacocks, they have big networks behind them, but they don't have the content library.
Disney, I feel like, 'cause I think they also own Hulu, or they own part of Hulu, right? I think
It's
something like that.
The way Hulu is split up between like 5 companies.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
It's
I feel
so
like
random.
Hulu just has contracts with all these guys. They just license everybody's stuff.
I'm surprised less people are using it. I mean, like it's free with ads, like the same thing as just watching TV.
But I think that's the thing. People are tired of just watching TV. They don't want the ads. People don't want to, and the content library is not there for.
Yeah, with Hulu.
I pay for Hulu without ads because I pay the package with Hulu without ads and the other two with ESPN and Disney Plus.
Yeah.
But no, the thing that Hulu does have is all of ABC shows. That's like the thing that like nothing we watch per se, but like all I don't know about Modern Family, but they're supposed to have that. They have Blackish. They have whatever ish.
I mean, I have Hulu, so I watch Shark Tank. That's my biggest thing that I watch on there.
I watched How I Met Your Mother. That's like the one thing that's on there is How I Met
So
Your
I feel
Mother.
like that's the thing. Like they have the content, but it's just so all over the place.
Yeah.
So it's just like I feel like there's nothing much there.
So basically, this came out like yesterday, right? This report on the 20th. The stock is down 7.5%. About, I believe. Yeah, it's down 7.5% recently. Like, I mean, it's like, is this just like one of those things where it's like this is just bad news and people are like, oh no, panic, let's sell this on top of a volatile tech market right now on top of that. So it doesn't help getting bad news in an already not stable market, right?
Exactly. I think going to that, I think this for the past year or so, Netflix has been just so expensive.
Yeah.
Like it didn't make much sense to get into it. But I feel like with this volatility, with the price drop, I would say they're trading at what, like maybe 15 to 20 times for gross profit, something like that. And then, they're still looking to grow probably 15-20% in the future. So I feel like this could be a moment to, jump in if you've been hesitant or you felt like Netflix was too expensive. So
yeah, I mean, it's down $50 a share or $40 a share. I mean,
yeah, what did it close at today?
Let's see. Today it closed at
like 5 something.
It is right now at 508. So it is. I mean, that take into account a little bit of aftermarket activity.
Yeah, so it dropped again today, I guess. Yeah, because I think yesterday closed at like 550.
Yeah. The last 5 days it's down.
Yeah,
it's been down these last 5 days. No, that major drop off was from yesterday. Like on 420. It is it closed, I believe, at 549, and then it opened this morning at 506, pretty much.
Yeah. So maybe hey, that's a good. It's a quick way to make maybe $50 if it jumps back.
I mean, it will. It won't be. Yeah. I don't see this is going to stay down here for that long. I mean, they're still going to think about how much. I think things are about to change in the sense of people will go back to work, right, and stuff or whatever. They're going to go back and do stuff, but the summer will end. And remember, during the summer, people are going to find something to binge. And like, who are you going to bet on that binging thing is going to be? HBO, to be honest, it's going to be HBO or it's going to be Netflix, in my opinion. Even Disney Plus, like, it has to be in the realm of like superheroes, and it has to be people that like superheroes. So you're already down to a super subset of like people versus like, I don't know if you guys watched like The Flight Attendant or The Undoing and stuff like that. Like that crosses more people, right?
The thing is, even if it's superhero stuff, they're gonna make you pay more on top of what you're already paying for your subscription for it.
Yeah,
be able to watch it on there. So
wait, on HBO?
At least for the movies. No, I'm talking about Disney Plus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like at least for the movies, they're gonna make you pay. Yeah, the TV shows sure are free, but the movies they're gonna make you pay if they release it on Disney Plus. That's the question.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know if they're gonna release those big Marvel movies on there.
Who owns HBO right now?
AT&T.
AT&T.
The dividend king. Yes. I don't understand how. I don't know how they still pay so many dividends. I mean, I feel like they're not getting hurt, but like
I mean, they charge you up the ass for your phone service and your internet service wherever it's available, I guess, for AT&T.
That's fair. Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. I mean, is anyone gonna get into Netflix? I'm probably not gonna get into it right now.
Yeah, I just gotta check if I can because my work restricts a few things, so I gotta check if I can get into Netflix or not.
If you could, would you? I guess in the
I would. Yeah.
I just I don't know where this market is. It could go lower
Yeah.
just because
I mean, then dollar cost average down, whatever, you know.
I mean, there's only a finite amount of money in my bank account to do that. Listen, if I could dollar cost average everything back down right now, it would just go more down the next day. The way this is looking. If my risk tolerance was where it is normally, I would probably buy. Right now, it's just not there. Right now, it's like you can't guarantee me 2x. I don't want it. I need a guarantee.
Yeah, I guess my work is gonna stop me from buying it. So great.
That's the episode. Make sure you subscribe. Are you buying Netflix? You should let us know. If not, what are you streaming on Netflix? Because I need a new thing to watch. I think that I know it's off topic, but like I watch a lot of YouTube and I'm getting into too many conspiracies and it's a problem. Thanks for watching. Make sure you are subscribed. Goodbye now.